Many pro wrestlers slap on some war paint before heading to the ring or delivering a promo, and that's the only way lots of fans have seen them. Their bare faces, then, can be quite surprising. In recent years, Rhea Ripley has always been seen in heavy, dark, gothic makeup in her own matches or when she accompanies Dominic Mysterio to the ring. Without the eyeliner and dark lipstick, Ripley is naturally stunning. In 2020, Ripley posted for WWE.com's first ever photo shoot that featured the women's roster without makeup when she was still NXT Women's Champion, alongside Charlotte Flair, Carmella, Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Io Sky, Sasha Banks, and Dana Brooke. Ripley said, "I'm terrified of photo shoots. I clam up and get nervous and don't feel comfortable." But she also said on X, formerly known as Twitter, that the makeup-free photo shoot was her favorite. Mommy is no stranger to posing for photos sans makeup, often sharing images to her X and Instagram accounts. Ripley works with Jet Mira, the official hair and makeup artist in WWE's women's division, to create her dark gothic look seen on TV each week. Before SummerSlam 2023, Ripley also posted a TikTok of herself working with celebrity makeup artist Laura Lomonico, who has worked with Lady Gaga.
I'm definitely a different kind of athlete.
The ridiculous gimmick that was Abe Knuckleball Schwartz came to be during the Major League Baseball players' strike in 1994. Schwartz made his debut on the mic on an episode of Raw, telling fans he had the baseball strike all figured out, speaking directly as a player while also confusingly defending MLB owners. He did this all while dressed in a baseball uniform with his face completely made up to look like an actual baseball. It was not subtle. It was very hard to tell that Knuckleball is actually the Brooklyn Brawler, real name Steve Lombardi. Neither the Brawler nor Knuckleball achieved much success in the ring, but otherwise there's nothing to indicate they're the same guy except occasionally wearing baseball-related clothing. The biggest difference between the two characters is that the Brawler became a beloved jobber, while Knuckleball is largely forgotten. This is one of the rare cases where a wrestler is seen far more often without the makeup than with it, but when Finn Balor becomes his demon persona, it's a major transformation. The character has been extremely well-loved by fans since even before the star competed in NXT. Balor dons a headpiece and impressive face and body paint when he levels up to demon status. Balor has even explained that the paint, usually done by makeup artist Orlando Pagan ever since his NXT days, changes his mindset before a match. Balor revealed in a 2017 interview that there were some initial doubts about the demon. Fellow former Bullet Club member Carl Anderson told him he would be laughed out of the building. Balor explained that the demon character was initially, quote, designed for people to hate him more or be scared of him. History tells us, though, that the persona had the opposite effect. Balor said on an episode of After the Bell that the look is extremely time-consuming. He explained he normally allotted himself 6 hours to pull off the face and torso paint. In July 2023, Balor said that he doesn't bring out the painted persona any longer because of how long the makeup takes, and because it became a crutch for his character.
That's kind of what energy the demon brings. It brings like 6-7 hours of absolute frustration.
Balor has lost a handful of times while in the demon persona, including in 2016 to Samoa Joe in NXT and also to Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules in 2021. The last time we saw the demon at a premium live event was also a loss. Edge implored Balor to bring back the look at WrestleMania 39 for a match inside Hell in a Cell where the Judgment Day member was also defeated. The Great Muta is a legend in Japanese professional wrestling. The star had various face paint designs since taking on the Great Muta persona in 1989, and every design was a fresh new look. They've all been iconic in one way or another, and they've sometimes even been creepy. Muta even took the time to paint his tongue. Now retired, Muta started wearing a mask rather than face paint late in his career. The WWE Hall of Famer will forever be remembered in North America for his appearances in the NWA and WCW, where he adopted the Great Muta name. Since he wasn't able to speak much English when he competed for the now-defunct company, face paint was a great way for Muta to stand out and have American fans remember him, and they definitely did. That said, Muta didn't always compete in face paint, sometimes wrestling without it under his real name, Keiji Muto. Aja Kong has long been a standard-bearer when it comes to women's wrestling, and is yet another legendary figure who dons face paint before heading out to the ring. Kong has done so throughout her nearly 3-decade career, though the look changed a few times before settling into what it is today. Kong's iconic look consists of a crescent moon drawn on her forehead with red paint covering her cheeks and a striking blue color around her eyes. Whether it was her 2 short years in WWE, her vast career in All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling and other Japanese promotions, or even most recently in AEW in 2019, The multi-generational talent has always donned paint to make her look extra unique and strike fear into the hearts of her competitors. Outside the ring and without the makeup, she goes by her real name, Erika Shishido.